you guys are ready?
We're ready.
I'm ready. Ready?
All right.
Is that dark?
All right. I wanted to be one of the first to come down and congratulate Annapolis' mayor-elect, Mike Pantelides. Mike, you ran a tremendous race, and as we've said during the campaign, we didn't know each other a whole lot beforehand, but we've gotten to know each other. We spent so much time together in debates and on the campaign trail, and I know that you truly have a heart for public service, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I want to say a few words about my campaign, and I want to thank a few people, and I'm going to keep this brief because this is Mike's celebration tonight. But I do want to say that I feel privileged to have served as Annapolis' mayor. 40 years ago, I had the good fortune to be born in Annapolis, and even folks who aren't born in Annapolis, they choose to live here, but I grew up truly loving this town, as did Mike. And I also developed a passion for public service. And it has been a true privilege to have a job where for the past 4 years, I truly love waking up and going to work every day to serve my community. Mike, you're going to find that serving as mayor is a tremendously fulfilling job, and it will always be one of the highlights of my life. I want to thank so much my campaign team. Ashley Heffernan is on her way to a friend's wedding, and but all the staff, I'm not going to name you now, all the volunteers who have dedicated so much. And I want to thank the voters, the 3,800 some voters who trusted me with their confidence to serve 4 more years. And having said that, I'm proud of what we've accomplished over the past 4 years. I have no regrets about the decisions we made, and I know that at the end of the day, I've done my part to act based on what I believe is the best interest of the city of Annapolis. Now, the voters have spoken. I respect the will of the voters, and the voters have said they want a different direction for Annapolis. And so with that, again, Mike, I want to congratulate you. You have my full support.
Thank you.
I'm going to follow your lead in terms of this transition. If you need anything, I know that my colleagues on the council, your future colleagues on the council, everyone in the administration is going to do their part. I expect them to do their part to give you their full support to the extent that you want it. And the last thing I'd like to do before I leave, actually 2 things. One, to all of the election staff and the Board of Supervisors of Elections, Ms. Johnson, Mr. Parmalee, Mr. Weary, I know this is exactly what you signed up for.
It's exactly what was in the brochure.
Yeah. And your wife still knows you're alive.
As far as we know.
Right. So, you know, our democratic process is not always clean, but you guys have set a new standard for making sure that it is transparent and giving attorneys and the public from both sides opportunities to make sure that their votes are going to be counted. And I just want to applaud you. You guys have done a tremendous job. And the last thing I want to do before I take my leave, and I don't plan to answer any questions, there'll be time after this weekend where if folks want to sit down and ask questions, I'll be happy to talk about it. But this is Mike's night, and the last thing I want to do, Mike, if I may, is give you a City of Annapolis lapel pin, and I think by custom,
Turn this way.
Yeah, we got to have a nice photo op. This is the City of Annapolis lapel pin. It has the Annapolis coat of arms, and I'm honored to be able to be the first one to put it on you.
Just wanted to say 1 or 2 things. Throughout this race, I've been involved in many campaigns, and going up against Josh Cohen was a huge challenge. I mean, somebody who's very loved, very respected, and like you said on the campaign trail, we got a chance to know each other. And one of the hardest things about politics is putting yourself out there, kind of the abuse you take. And I know it was hard on you, hard on your family. And the one thing I would say is, you know, we ran a good race and a clean race. And looking back, I don't think either of us have regrets. And I appreciate the opportunity to go with you. And you built a lot of positive things for the city, and I look to build on top of that. So thank you for your service.
You got it.
All right.